Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Buffalo Bills. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll start by trying to reverse. And he returns this to the 22. At their own 22-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. The Bills had a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They run for the first time with James Cook. Well, he's got some breathing room. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now it's Fields. This one into the hands of Burton. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line. Don't jump. Ready? Nice.
Out to the flag. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Hey, Cam.
Out of the gun, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Field's going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Khalil Shakir, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For the extra point.
Extra point safely through. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. You talk about this Rams defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
Second and 9. Again, it's Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This will be fielded at the 17. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital. Extremely important because they fall 2 games below 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here we go. Good night.
Off play action, Fields. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
319, you're stuck. Up.
From the gun, here's Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he'll be marked out a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Brought in by Walford, right side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
58,
Hands it off out of the gun. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Fields. He'll drop this down to Williams. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Fields. That is caught. And he's going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Goes high. 19.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. When you're hot, you're hot. Yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey, fellas. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills.
Joshua Carty to kick
Mike
off.
Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty. We'll get it underway. And off we go from Orchard Park. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In danger of an opening three.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. Go.
Now the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Buffalo. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Don't jump. Stay high.
Off play action, it's Fields. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, son. 222.
No one's around him. He's got space. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Alert! BBB! Look out!
First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
319. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. Going for Addison. Oh, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. Touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now Fields. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, son.
One of the tight ends motions right.
319. Tonight.
From the red zone now. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Lining up now to try the extra point. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice this game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
At the 48-yard line.
Round 80! Good time!
Allen setting up play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
319! Half 10. We'll go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
11. Here we go. Go.
Dive play straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Brings his back, Kyron Williams. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Right.
Fields gets it out line quick. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Good. Up. 319. Good. Right.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
319. Good.
On second down, a run with Williams. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Move it, sir. Right.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. That's caught beyond the marker. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He would have been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we call a first mistake throwing the ball, and he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
56.
Back to the air, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And who will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him? They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Get some space around midfield. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
Round 80. What's that?
Allen. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Dime coverage from the Rams as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
14. Rams 13.
Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58, we'll see that. Right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams first down. A gain of 14.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Cut out left. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second down now, they need 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Burton there to bring it in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Give to Williams from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Hey, 10. Go.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum, but keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. All right.
They pitch it out to him here. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just what happens when a pitch is called and perfectly counters what the defense is doing. Able to seal that edge, get outside to the right flank, and the running back knew what to do.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Here we go. All right.
They give it to him again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know how we hear about teams that quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit out.
Pressure coming. It's Fields. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 6. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one won't stay inside of the landing zone. It finds the sideline, and this drive's going to start from the 40. Now we're on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Allen now on first down. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Middle.
Back to throw now, Allen. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. A lot of mass on the move here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills put 6 on their side of the board. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Pass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
A pistol snap. Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. It's you. Green 19.
Second down and 10. Fields. That one's complete. Right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw left side. Complete. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Loose again. Hey, Right.
Now it's Fields. Catch made by Chuck. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Fields gets it out right quick. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Now on second down. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams jump in front now by 5. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. With some trickery here on the return. He goes out of bounds on the return. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cook gets the first and more. And he works this down to the 41. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Cut at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a third-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Pass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
There's a dive up the middle. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 222, 222. Right.
Another carry for him. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. 319. Easy. Hey, can.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it's been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Guess the liner's going to run for it. Field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Fields. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And this one doesn't go far.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
Here we go. Right.
Third and long for him here. 15 on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them off just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs a big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Allen. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. He goes to the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Rams' 29-yard line.
Alert!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Look out!
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some